If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it. Photon Store is the best place to get PTGO codes online with instant email delivery. They already have Darkness Ablaze available in bundles of 50 codes, single codes, and the pre-release promo box. What are you waiting for? Make sure you use Tablemon code for 5% off your final purchase when you're checking out. MillibotsGaming.com is the best place for you to find all the Darkness Ablaze singles you might need for your upcoming decks. Any alternatives, anything you need, make sure you get it at Millibots Gaming, and when you're checking out, make sure you use Tablemon code for 5% off your final purchase. Alrighty, welcome back to another video or another deck profile of the POKEX Expanded Tournament. The second place deck by the way, the first place deck was by LM, no name, just LM on Discord, and then the second place deck by Justin Brown, this ADP Zacian deck that was really well prepared against the Zero Valplum by not playing Burst Seekers and whatnot. Played an extra count of Guzmas and Guzma Halas and Sycamores. We do have ADP, which is a fantastic attacker, especially because Altered Creation, the bonus effect, you can just do that with a single double dragon energy, and you have the Guzma Hala and the 4 Tag Calls in order to get that consistently on turn 1. You can find the Float Stone, the energy, and even a Stadium to always make sure you get that going on turn 1, turn 2 at the latest. Yeah, and then you have Zacian to power up a really powerful attacker, 230 base damage, plus the GX, plus the Choice Band, or this. You are going to get not only a lot of 1-KOs, but also a lot of extra prizes thanks to the bonus effect of Altered Creation. And if ADP actually survives, you're going to end up using Ultimate Ray and powering up multiple Zacians on the bench. Now you do have Cobalion-GX, it's great for its ability Metal Symbol, which stops Shock Lock and distracts pretty much. You can't be paralyzed anymore, so they need to set up a little unlock on top of everything else they do need to set up. And then you also have Sudowoodo, you have Oranguru for support, you have Shaymin and Lele and Dedenne as well, so the trifecta, and soon to be joined by Crobat and possibly Eldegoss, right? You could have 5 different support Pokemon with abilities that help you set up even Jirachi-EX if you really wanted to. So yeah, we have our obvious Metal Saucers. We only have 2 Max Elixirs, which I found odd, right? I feel like you would maybe want at least a third one. But I guess they're not a priority when you do have the Metal Saucer and you're not really trying to get super quickly energy into play. You're just trying to get that GX attack off as soon as possible. The Cobalion is also good versus Dark Bugs indeed, gens, so that you can stop the GX attack of Darkrai GX from KOing your ADP after you have used your Altered Creation, and therefore you force them to get 9 energy into play so that they 1-KO you with Darkrai. With Greninja Zork. However, if they are playing Darkrai, Umbreon Darkrai, and they get 6 energy and they use that GX attack, that can be a 1-KO on your dude. Yeah, so you gotta be careful with that. You are on YouTube, Velik. You are currently on Twitch, but you will be on YouTube. Alrighty. So this stream, if you want to speak Spanish, if you want to speak English, if you want to speak Portuguese, all of those languages are allowed as long as you are respectful, of everyone. Okay, so the Chaotic Swell turn 1 is pretty nice. I'm tempted because that should stop my opponent from doing item lock on turn 1, which is great, even from attacking, really. So I do want to get an attachment off. I can quick roll for the ADP and guarantee that. That seems the best thing to do, yeah. Because I do have this ability as well. So I'm gonna grab the ADP here, because I can't guarantee the ADP off of an Intrepid Sword. I can, however, do this, and I will get 2 extra cards off of the Instruct. So this feels like the best way to approach this, and that's a fantastic card to get. Field blower could happen, so I'm gonna go ahead and retreat now because I don't know. I didn't check if my second Float Stone was there. I guess I am going to tackle now. Like, I will reveal that information to my opponent, but that's completely okay. And then next turn I can go Guzma Hala for tool card, a special energy. That's the main card I need right now. And hopefully the Instruct will find us something useful. And we'll see. Yeah, we shall see. Yeah, the tournament banned Scoop Up Net. It was for the Scoop Up Net format, like Rebel Clash was allowed, but Scoop Up Net was banned. Scoop Up Net, Trevnor, and Robo Substitute was banned. And my opponent just decides to leave the game for some reason. So yeah, we'll take it. Let's just play our next game with expanded ADPZ. Maybe I should be choosing to go second with this deck. Is Float Stone better in this over Herballoon? Float Stone is always better. I don't have Herballoon in this. I have Float Stone. Float Stone is always better in expanded than Herballoon. Like, Herballoon reduces by 2. Float Stone makes it 0. So Float Stone will always be better. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna choose to go second this time around. So yeah, don't use Herballoon in expanded. Yeah, Float Stone is always better. Always better. Alright, so I'm going second. I will get a mulligan, and there's no way my opponent can shuffle my hand at all. Oh, he's playing... I think we're up against Honchkrow again, based on that Dust Stone. Which is not a problem, honestly. Honchkrow is actually not a problem. That is. Because that just stops my whole deck, basically. That stops all my abilities, right? It stops this, it stops this. But like, I eventually will be able to power up a Zacian, right? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So yeah, that turn 1 stadium, that really sucks. That really sucks, but oh well. I just need to eventually find a Metal Energy, of which I priced 3 of, which is insane. That against this particular matchup, I priced 3 of my basic energies, but oh well. Okay, we just pass here. Probably should have retreated to stop the poison. You can't play Dowsing Machine, Derek. You should be able to play Dowsing Machine in this deck. So no more special energies, no more tool cards and or stadium cards. So we're in top deck mode. Yeah, we're in top deck mode last game. Wait. Okay, my opponent discards my Lele, that's completely fine. 90 and 30 to 2 of your opponent's bench GX or EXs. That's completely fine. So I'm gonna remove the poison. I'm gonna do this, and then I'll switch back out. We got a top deck and energy. Yeah. So now you can discard Metal Energy to reattach with Saucer. No, that's not worth it, Jump. That's definitely not worth it. Ugh. And he has the hammers. Jeez, what are the chances that... I should have just chosen to go first. I didn't know what I was up against, though. I had absolutely no clue what I was up against. I wonder if we can beat this. I don't think we'll be able to. Yeah, okay, so definitely choosing to go second is a mistake. And I'm learning a lot about Expanded. Like, I haven't played Expanded seriously since before last weekend, and I don't know why. I just felt like I wanted to play Expanded lately. Basically, you need to choose to go first for this deck, but also because of the Dunk deck. Yeah, even though this deck has like a lot of really huge HP Pokemon, I think you should always be choosing to go first, actually. In a closed deck list metagame, you should be choosing to go first. Like ADPZ in standard more, yeah. Yeah, jump. I mean, it works in standard, but that's only because there's no Float Stone. Yeah. Oh wow. He flips another heads. If I don't top deck research here, I mean, sure. He only has one Pokemon so far, so you have a chance. Yeah, so you can get tackled for turn 1 GX. That's true. Finish forward. But I feel like in an unknown deck list, like in an open deck list, you can see, oh, I'm up against Honchkrow, I'll choose to go first, yeah, to get a more stable turn. And just establish my abilities and whatnot. If you're up against Trevnor, then sure, you choose to go second. But in a unknown deck list format, which is the ladder, right? I definitely think you would choose. I think choosing to go first is best. Wow, my opponent has flipped triple heads now, and I priced 3 energy, so I'm just gonna quit here. Couldn't get any less lucky or any more unlucky in that game. Oh well. No tail so far, yeah, no tail so far. Well, he did flip tails on the hypnotoxic lasers. But he did flip tails on the crushing hammers, and I prized, so I was down 3 energies already, and I prized 3 more, so, and I was dead drawing, so. You're gonna build post rotation Mewtwo deck with ADP. Okay, seems good. Are you gonna build it with like the heavy special energy lineup and the very efficient attackers and like Raticate, Alolan Raticate and Valplum and stuff and ADP? Okay, so I'm gonna choose to go first. Yeah, I just want the stability. This might be a mirror match, so this might actually be a bad idea, but unknown format. Yeah, unknown format. What's this coin? What's that Pokemon? Okay. So if there's a mirror, choosing to go second is definitely not the right call. And giving your opponent mulligans is also not great. This hand's pretty workable though. And it is a mirror match, of course it is. Of course it is. So, last game I put myself at a disadvantage by choosing to go second. This game I put myself at a disadvantage by choosing to go first. Just can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Max Elixir. Fail it because I do have 2 energies in my starting hand. So I need to GX, right? I 100% need to GX. Let's go ahead and Trainers Mail here. No, let's keep this for sure. And let's go Intrepid Sword. I do get an attachment. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, the only way I'm gonna win this, I think, is if I GX and my opponent doesn't get a prize, and then I can immediately get a prize with my Zacian. So advancing in that energy is actually really, really advantageous. Yeah, because I can KO the ADP. Oh, so yeah, so I should have grabbed Float Stone, because after I GX, I can 1-kill the ADP with Choice Band on this Brave Blade. Or just hope that my opponent benches a Zacian without powering it up. Yeah, that's the idea. I should always choose to go second. I don't know. Like, you saw what that turn 1. If I had chosen to go first against the Honchkrow, like, I agree, gents, that choosing to go second when you know what your opponent is playing is correct. Yeah, when you don't see Honchkrow, when you don't see Ultra Guzma that can turn 1 Silent Lab you. But I don't know. In the ladder, especially with the risk of starting like Sudowoodo against the turn 1 thing, I don't know. If it is ladder you second, I'm not 100% convinced, guys. Like, I get why you're saying it, but I'm not 100% convinced. Okay, I'm gonna do this, right? I probably should not have. discarded the other Guzma Hala because that guaranteed the choice band. I mean the Float Stone next turn. Okay, I'm also making a bunch of mistakes here, honestly. I'm also making a bunch of mistakes. So I'm gonna have 3 cards. I need my ADP to not die. Just need my ADP to not die next turn, and then I'll be fine. I'm not gonna bench the Shaymin just yet. I'm just grabbing it for next turn. I'm gonna alter creation. Okay, so I have KO on this guy next turn, and I don't have any targets that my opponent can KO. I have a bunch of targets, right? Even a Great Catcher probably means game for me. Yeah. In a tournament with open list, you decide on the matchup. On the ladder, I don't know. I was punished for choosing to go first, for choosing to go second last game, and I was punished for choosing to go first this game. So I feel like you can only say until after you know what your opponent's playing. So maybe I should just be paying more attention to the previous screen. Okay, good. My opponent doesn't get the KO, so that's all we needed. You know, that is absolutely all we needed. Now we need, well, it's not all we needed. Now we need to find either an energy to retreat, ideally a Float Stone. Angels, thanks so much for the follow. Ideally a Float Stone, right? So I can just 1-KO the ADP for 4 prizes, but that's perfect. That is actually a beautiful card to get. Okay, I think we should be able to win this one now. So I'm gonna go ahead and computer search away these 2. Yeah, for a Float Stone, and I am doing the math right. 290. I'll do this, and then I'll do this. Yeah, I could also attach and KO the Dedenne, but I like KOing this. Yeah, that way I keep the Great Catcher options for the next few turns, right? Or for the next turn in case I get end down to 2. Potentially going after the Dedenne and putting myself at 3 prizes was better, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the opportunity. Like, by doing this, I don't use a ghost effect, right? Therefore, there's a Great Catcher. Therefore, I have more ghost effects for later. We'll see. You know, end to 2 is the. Thanks so much, Headrest, for joining today, for being here. Okay, my opponent just attacks me, so now we just win with Great Catcher. If I didn't have the Great Catcher, I'm just gonna see if I would have found a Quick Ball. If I find a Quick Ball, then I could just power up another station, right? So I'm just doing this to check. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't have gone in. I'll show my opponent the Great Catcher. And then if another issue, if I had chosen to go after the Dedenne last turn, right? What happens is if my opponent goes Guzma KO my station, then I have nothing I can KO with ADP for a game. So that was another reason why not to go after the Dedenne. Yeah. Yeah, this deck is even more naughty and expanded for sure. KOing ADP, yeah, I think KOing ADP was the better play because that way I always have the Dedenne to close out the game, right? Or Jirachi. But if I KO the Dedenne that turn, then I can only KO a Zacian or an ADP, and I need a lot more pieces to do that, right? Even though my Zacian is protected on the bench, right? If my opponent goes Guzma, then I'm in a terrible spot. Yeah. Hey, Serpentage, thanks so much for being here. How are you doing? We're just here playing some expanded because standard is just like pretty boring right now. Okay, so last game with ADP Zacian. Well, maybe not last game, maybe a couple more. We'll see. You missed my Mario stream, Serpentage, I know. Okay, so it's just I wish I had more time. Okay, I didn't choose to go second, right? Evo Soda. I don't know what I'm up against. I just saw a laser though, that's annoying. So I wish I had more time. Serpentage, you know what I did? I joined. Oh, we're up against Ultra Guzma card, maybe. I joined 2 motion design and animation courses, so that's been taking a lot of time away from me. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure I keep up with videos on YouTube, because my time is very like I could do more streams and whatnot, but I also have I need some leisure time, right? So it's just so much. And I don't know, like, I love playing Mario, obviously, but I love watching people who are so much better at it a lot more. Like, I enjoy watching people who are really stupidly good at Mario Maker levels and Mario ROM hacks and stuff a lot more than I do myself, because I know what I want to do in the game, but I also can't, like, I don't end up executing as well as I wanted to, right? And something takes me so long. But yeah, I definitely love Mario. I watch Mario every day. Yeah, thank you, Zerpanish. That's the idea for sure. That is definitely the idea behind doing that. I do like Paper Mario, Derek. I haven't played the new Paper Mario game. It's on my to-do list, but there's just so many games I need to play, and I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more new video games until I finish the ones that I currently haven't finished. Yeah. So, like, I need to finish Final Fantasy X and X2 on the Switch before I can let myself buy any other Switch game. Yeah. And then my friend has 2 cards. Let's do this for a Zacian. And then, you know what? I'm gonna do this, because you can discard 1 but not both. So I do have the PS4, right? And then I'm playing Star Wars game there. So until I finish that Star Wars game, I will not allow myself to buy a PS4 game. And I want to buy Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I want to buy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and I want to buy FIFA 21. So, and The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, because I played Part 1 but I never really finished it. So yeah, there's so much I want to to kind of do in terms of video games. IPK for Mario? Okay. I don't know. I don't actually know who IPK is. Oh my god. This is just awful. This is actually awful. Okay, there's no way for me to save the ADP, right? Yeah, no. So Float Stone makes sense, kind of. Staining also makes sense. At least I get to power up here. So I get the full up KO, and then all I need is a final KO for game, right? Yeah, he takes 4 prizes, I take 4 prizes next turn. I have tried Fall Guys. Yeah, I got the beta. I signed up as a streamer for the beta, but my internet can't handle streaming it. Yeah, I have played it, and I did let myself buy that game because it's not like a profound game. You can just like play for half an hour and then stop, and then play for 2 hours and then stop and whatnot. So yeah, and then for the Switch, I want to buy Paper Mario. I need to finish Luigi's Mansion 3 as well. I haven't finished that. I started playing that with my ex-girlfriend, and then we never, like, playing cooperatively was really fun, but then we never finished the game, so I need to finish that as well. And then I'm moving houses in 2 months exactly, so I need to worry about that, and I'm doing the courses, so I need to finish that as well. So there's just so much happening. Yeah, like, I've definitely been keeping very busy during quarantine. Very, very, very busy during quarantine. You love Uncharted? I haven't played Uncharted. I know Uncharted is really good. Buenos dias, Henry. I've been doing well, thank you. How about you? I was just talking about all the things that I've been doing in quarantine. Thank you so much, Mitch Master. The move will definitely be, well, rather, hopefully it's not super, super chaotic. Okay, I don't think my opponent has a way to knock me out, right? Hopefully he doesn't have a way to knock me out. So this has been a very weird game. My other ADP was prized, otherwise I could have just powered up the other ADP and I wouldn't be in this situation where like he attacks me, discards the energy. I have Quick Ball for Lele, but now there's no more abilities. I'm missing an energy in the... Well, I'm gonna have an energy in the discard pile, so I need to top deck a Metal Saucer. If I top deck Metal Saucer, I win. If I had a supporter, I could go for a Cobalion and win. Stealthy Hood doesn't help me, Mage Master, because I can't play the Lele, attach the Stealthy Hood, and then use the ability. That also doesn't help me. I need a supporter, so I can't win this turn. I can't power up another... I don't even have an RADP. Yeah, I can't win this turn. Ugh. This sucks. Lele doesn't get the KO. And Velik, sorry, I missed that. Muscle Band is not a... Oh yeah, Muscle Band would have been a KO. Oh wait, Lele does KO. Oh, but I can't Metal Saucer to Lele. This does 80 damage only. Oh, how do I not have supporter? I guess I can Oranguru with the Stealthy Hood. Is that worth it? No, because I can't retreat into the rank. No, I have to go into the Zacian. Fairly sure I have to go into the Zacian. And hope my opponent doesn't have Guzma. And then I can Stealthy Hood this guy, right? Oh, but there's a Silent Lab as well, so never mind. Never mind. No, el Cobalion no me sirve, Fercho, porque su ataque hace 50 más 60 si usaste un supporter y no tengo supporter. And my opponent just has Guzma. Ugh. What the heck, man? I played nothing this game. I didn't use any supporters. I didn't do anything other than Guzma Hala. Oh well. Yeah, Cobalion's requirement is you need to have played a supporter, I'm pretty sure, right? Okay, we're gonna do one more game. Yeah, I needed to put up the station and hope he didn't have Guzma. Oh, if there's a stadium card. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why was I thinking supporter? Okay, so I threw that game. Oh, it was stadium. Damn. Sorry, that's my bad. Oof. Big oof. And like, what decks do I have built in real life? I actually dismantled all my decks recently. So let me see if you can see, like, there you can see, like, I disassembled all my decks. Yeah, I was trying to Hover Toxin, thanks so much for follow. I disassembled all my decks, all my cards. I didn't buy any Rebel Clash. I haven't bought any Darkness Ablaze, and I'm not planning to until I have any notion of when tournaments are gonna start. But yeah, that's what I've accumulated over the last few years, and then there's a lot more at my mom's house. I have way too many cards. Okay, so we're missing a Float Stone, which we have 2 turns to find, which is good. Sí, Fercho, entiendo. A mí también me aburre bastante el meta. Okay, so we're up against a mill deck, right? Which means I might not even want to attach my energy, because it could just get removed, honestly. I will, however, do this, and then I'll just Intrepid Sword. And then I can Computer Search for the Guzma Hala. I have 3 Metal Saucers in my hand for whatever reason, because RNG is great. You have so much bulk. Yeah, I have so much bulk as well. I have so much bulk. Virizion is a supporter. Yeah, I got confused. Virizion and Gallade are supporters. Okay, so that guy's an issue. And that guy's probably something I should try and, like, attach Double Dragon and Guzma for, which I could have if it weren't for that N. I have no way to attack Pyroar, right? And nope. Okay. So I can't get an attack off this turn, right? So I'm just gonna grab this. I'm gonna GX. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna Sycamore. And hope my opponent doesn't have Pyro next turn. If she does, she wins. If not, then maybe we have a chance. We'll see, right? We shall see. Gonna go ahead and GX, and then we have Quick Pull for the Guzma off of Lele. We'll see if that works. You got it from your cousin. I mean, you can always sell it. Okay, there's the Ultra Ball for Pyro, so I'm just gonna concede. Man, this format, like, the ladder is just so anti-everything. It feels like the expanded tournament was very light on control or whatnot. So yeah, ADPZ, I threw the previous game, yeah, not this one, the one before. I shouldn't have assumed that. I should have just read the Cobalion when I was doing my quick ball, right? And I would have just won, right? I would have just won Dueling Saber, KO, and I would have won. So that's my bad. Clearly, like, definitely Expanded is not my forte. I haven't played Expanded since March, which was Collinsville Regionals, right? The last tournament held by Pokémon, where I did day 2 with Trevnor. But yeah, Expanded ladder, it's not very fun. Mellow Magikarp indeed, it's not very fun. So yeah, can you use a known in online? I believe one of the knowns is banned, but a known hand isn't banned. And yeah, Expanded will keep getting worse and worse until they, like, I think they rotate stuff, or I don't know. I haven't found a single donk indeed. And Hot Cup of Noodles, thanks so much for subscribing. Very kind of you to continue to support the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're gonna be moving on to our next deck, which will be Tina Chomp, right? So don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a second.